And now let's go about objections. Imagine you went back, help them design the bid or what they need to buy, and you do all the process right.
Yeah.
We've always said that when they start getting your objections, that's when they know they're close to buy, right?
Yeah.
Now they're really thinking about the close.
Yeah.
So what are the typical objections that you see in the sales process, and how to overcome those typical objections?
So first of all, you're not going to like my first answer, which is our whole process is not about handling objections. It's about eliminating objections. So that when you get to that end, there are no more questions. There are no more objections.
Because you help design what they're going to buy and how they're going to buy it and all that.
Yeah, yeah. So you're dealing with what would be an objection one at a time in a very logical sequence of decisions. Now, that being said, nobody's perfect. There always will be. And if you think of an objection as a question that hasn't been answered, like, well, we talk about your price is too high. Well, okay. During our process, we would be figuring out how much is this problem costing, and the customer would be agreeing with that because it's a mutual conversation. So if they, at the end, then say, this price is really high, would there be some sort of a discount? And your response is, well, there's really not a discount available other than quantity. And we've already talked about your quantity doesn't get you there. But I'm wondering, when we worked out this was costing you about $300,000 a year, and you felt that was too much to continue to absorb, and our system is going to run about $82,000 a year without a discount. Are you thinking that return is not adequate for you to make the change? So I'm not solving by giving a discount. I'm essentially going for the no, which is, are you changing your mind that a 3.5 time return is not enough to make the change?
Yep.
Because I'm leaving.
Okay. All right. So, but there's always the intelligent, the one that wants to feel intelligent, and at 11:59 said, okay, but what's my discount? Or can you give me whatever, right? They always try to negotiate something at the end.
Yes, absolutely.
And they discuss an objection, asking you for something different. How do you deal with that?
Well, well, I guess the first thing to keep in mind is in a negotiation, and there can be many things besides money in the negotiation. You don't give, if you will, without the customer reducing the requirement. So, can we do this for a lower price? Yes, we can. Which one of the 4 main items would you be able to live without? And so we call it the atmosphere of cooperation. I'm always agreeing.
As long as you agree on removing something else or removing all the costs or whatever.
And that's what an arbitrary discount is. Arbitrary means I give it for no reason.
Yep.
You don't do that. And no one really would expect you to do that.
Okay.
But they'll ask. It's their right to ask for a lower price. By the way, many companies do that. So I'm not surprised, and I don't begrudge you for asking for a discount, but we have a policy of no arbitrary discounts. In 40 years in the business, Prime Resource Group has never given a discount other than volume, frequency, and that's all laid out. And the worst thing you can do to a sales organization is give them a rubber price sheet.
A rubber price sheet.
A
What is
rubber
that?
price sheet.
What is that?
It stretches, it moves. We never know what the price is. So to that sales organization, when the customer says, we need to get a discount on this, the salesperson immediately says, all check. And what does that say to the customer? It says discounts are available.
Are normal, yeah.
And man, you're in trouble. Talk about drama.
You lost already. You're
Yeah,
100% lost.
you have to. You have to.